May peace be upon you all. Welcome to my channel VFX Warrior. Today we are going to learn how to create 3 simple lower thirds. And this will be the setup for our tutorial today. We have 3 videos and I have created 3 compositions. Each of them is 1920 by 1080 and for 5 seconds long. So we're going to start with the first one. First we're going to drag the footage. And then we're going to create our simple shape. Starting with a line, make sure you're holding shift while you click to ensure it's a horizontal line. Then we're going to remove the fill and create a stroke. The width will be 15 pixels and the color will be white. And then I'm going to change the color. I'm taking the color of the flower, but then I'm going to make it yellow bright. And then I'm going to create a rectangle with a white color and I'll place it below our line layer. And I will decrease the opacity. I'll make sure that the anchor point is in the middle. Then I'm going to scale it just a little smaller than the stroke. And then I'm going to type in my word. This will be the word of your choice. I'm going to type in common sunflower. Adjust its scale until it fits. And then change the color to something that gives me a lot of contrast. And now we're going to start the animations. First we're going to create a linear wipe for our rectangle. We're going to make the wipe angle 180 and then we're going to animate the transition from bottom to top. And then I'm going to reverse the animation and then make it easy ease by holding F9. When I'm liking the animation, I'm going to start animating the stroke. Also using linear wipe, ensuring that the wipe angle is 90 and animating the transition completion until I'm liking the animation. And then I'm going to animate in the sentence. Also using linear wipe. We're going to use different techniques in the next ones, but this time we are going to make the simplest lower third. And this will be the preview of this lower third. Simple, easy, and to the point. Moving on to the second type. First we're going to drag our beautiful mountains, and then we're going to start by square. Make sure that you are holding shift key while you are dragging to create the square to ensure that the angles match and you get a square, not a rectangle. Then we are going to create our stroke. We're going to align the stroke with the bottom of the square, and then we're going to create a rectangle that the text will be in. Don't mind the colors right now, we are going to change the colors later. I'm going to change the composition resolution to full so I can make sure that we have aligned the stroke with the square. And then I'm going to create a rectangle that will obscure our rectangle and our stroke while they animate in. And then I'm going to take the visibility out of this rectangle. Selecting the rectangle layer, we're going to type in Set Matte Effect and choose the layer to be the layer of the rectangle that we have just disabled. And then we're going to click Invert Matte so it will be invisible behind the rectangle. And then we're going to duplicate this effect to our stroke. And then we're going to animate the position of the rectangle and the stroke. And then we're going to reverse that animation. And then we're going to select them all and then click F9 to easy ease. And then we're going to start animating the rectangle. Notice the problem, I'm going to fix it later. And when I do the animation, I reverse animate it on the other side. And then this is where I fix it. I change the anchor point to the top left of the square. Type in Great Mountains, adjust the scale to my liking. Now we're going to create colors. Select the color combination you prefer. If you notice, there is a dash beside the G of Great Mountains. This is going to be fixed later. The problem is the rectangle and stroke is in front of the square. We're going to change that with the right order. It's really good. Then I'm going to change the colors yet again to my liking. That's better. Now we're going to the last type. First we're going to create our rectangle, which we will type our phrase in. And then start drawing our stroke, making sure we are holding shift. Change the fill and the stroke. We're going to start animating the stroke. First we're going to add trim pass effect to our stroke. Then we're going to animate the end of the trim pass. Animate it in and animate it out. And then we're going to start animating the offset. That's good. That's really good. Now we will animate the transparency of the rectangle in and out. Holding F9 for everything to be easy. Pressing F9, this is a small adjustment to the rectangle to be just inside the stroke. And then I'm going to change something in the stroke. I'm going to change the line cap and the line join so it be more rounded. Then I'm going to type in vintage vinyl, adjust the scale and the color. We're going to take another approach to animating in the text using the scale. Adjusting the shape, advanced, shape, ramp up, and then the scale is 0. We're going to more options and then change the grouping alignment. This will change the center of the character. And then we're going to animate the offset in and out. Then we're going to select all and then click F9 to easy ease. And this is the third type to create a lower third. Thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next tutorial.